I'd like to welcome everyone to a brief presentation regarding the Sherwood Park Subdivision Neighborhood Street Repair Project. The city's number for this project is 841060.06. My name is Keith Duncan. I'm an engineer with the City of Topeka Engineering Division, and I am the project manager for this project. This project will construct significant street repairs in the Sherwood Park addition. It includes select concrete repairs, such as curb and gutters where needed, full-depth asphalt patches where needed, and finally a 2-inch mill and overlay over the entire subdivision. I'd like to make note that 29th Street and Indian Hills Road are not included in the project. The project is scheduled to begin in mid-May and end in late August. The following pictures should help to define the types of work that we plan to do. These are examples of curb and gutter that are in need of replacement. The picture on the upper right also shows an ADA ramp, a handicap ramp that is in need of repair. That work will be done also. These pictures show the full depth patching effort. It shows what the area looks like before patching begins, and then it shows the amount of effort that's needed to repair that. Complete removal of the pavement and the underlying subgrade be replaced and brought to a new surface. And finally, the mill and overlay, which is the removal of the top 2 inches of the asphalt surface and replace with new material, leaving a smooth finish throughout the neighborhood. Access during construction will vary depending upon the activity and the location. So be patient, be alert, and remember, there's nothing more important than safety. For more detailed information about what is occurring in front of your home, click the Here to go to an interactive map where you can zoom into your property or see the detailed maps later in this presentation. As you can see from this slide, curb replacement and some asphalt work may affect your getting in and out of your driveway. If this is a medical, disability, or mobility issue, please work with the job inspector or the contractor to make special arrangements. Their contact information will be at the end of these slides. Under bullet number 1, the curb and gutter phase, if gutter is being replaced through your driveway, access could be restricted for several days while the concrete is removed, formed, new concrete placed, and then a number of days for curing of that concrete. On-street parking nearby will be available to all homeowners. To replace sidewalk ramps, the handicap ramps, sidewalks will be temporarily closed and signage will indicate such. When the mill and overlay phase begins, access will be maintained to the extent possible as the contractor works one half of the street at a time. On-street parking will be available. During the mill and overlay operations, the traffic, although accessible, will be limited to local and not through traffic. Regarding private property issues, specifically private concrete walks and drives and sprinklers, the city is not responsible for these items. The project will not replace private driveways or courtesy walks or your sprinkler system that is located in the area between the street and sidewalk if it is damaged. If you would like your driveway repaired during the time the project is ongoing, please contact the contractor and discuss that with them. To alert you about pending work and any other project-related communications, the contractor will periodically leave a door hanger. Please watch for these notifications, especially if you only come and go through your garage door. You might inadvertently miss that communication. If you have questions at any time, please ask the contractor's superintendent or the city inspector or myself, and that contact information will be at the end of the presentation. There are a few things that you can do as a homeowner or resident to help us with the project. To get best results for an immediate construction-related issue, again, contact the project inspector or the contractor at the numbers provided. If there are questions about the scope of the work, please contact myself at the number shown. Another thing you can do to help is keep water off the project to the extent possible. Runoff from a sump pump or excessive irrigation water can delay the project anywhere from a day to a week, depending upon the amount or frequency of the water that enters the subgrade, that area of rock below the pavement. And when the subgrade is wet, we cannot do work on top of it. So we appreciate your cooperation. Either limit your sprinkling or turn your sprinkler system from the zone from the sidewalk to the street off entirely during the time we are working in front of your home. A third way that you can help is to mark all of the sprinkler heads in the area between the walk and the curb if curb work is being planned in your area. If not, there will not be an interaction. Again, go to the link above or review the drawings that follow. The contractor will have a better chance of seeing the sprinkler heads and avoid them if they are marked. Also, if there are sprinkler heads close to the curb, please go ahead and remove them if at all possible. The contractor will lay back the lines that are in his way. And usually the contractor needs about a foot behind the existing curb to give him room to remove that existing curb and place the new one. Also, be sure not to remove any utility or survey flags in your yard. They're there for a reason, and we need those. Another thing you can do is to reach out to your landscaper or delivery services if you think the work will impact your property or getting those services. Again, the contractor and inspector can help provide information about pending work. If you have a medical, mobility, or disability concern, we will work with you to make sure that you have what you need to safely get to and from your home. The following blow up of different areas of the neighborhood. You can find yours. You can check the legend to identify the type of work that is going to be going on in your neighborhood. This first slide shows the north half of the Sherwood Park subdivision. Indian Hills Road is to the extreme right of this slide. This slide shows the southern half of the Sherwood Park neighborhood. Along the southern border is 29th Street. And you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a color-coded legend to explain what the different symbols mean in front of your house. What you see now is a link to additional project information provided by our design consultant, GBA. Click on the link. You will be able to navigate and zoom in to specifically see the work that's going to be done at your property, whether it involves curb and gutter, whether it involves a full depth patch, or simply the mill and overlay work. Project contacts at this point, we know that the contractor is Ham Incorporated, and that is their main office number. We do not know who they will assign as a project superintendent at this point. That information will be provided to you when it's available. In the center, you see my contact information at the City of Topeka Engineering Division.